Aha. Where? Hey. All right. There we are. What's going on, everybody? Let's jump into the gold market and see what is happening here. Okay, let me make sure everything is functioning properly. Where's our live view? There it is. Let's bring up the chat on the YouTube. All right, there we go. We are totally live. Okay. So let's just get right into gold. Gold opened up at 8:20 a.m. Eastern, and we do see that we've got this breakout to the upside here on the opening range. And as you know, we like to trade the retest of the opening range. We don't just trade the breakout. And let me show you why. As you can see right here, we've got the opening range candle right here. This is the 15-minute chart. Let me turn off the Globex trap. And we broke out to the downside first. So there was a lot of people here that actually took this thing short and they got stopped out, right? So now it's breaking up to the upside and we're hitting the previous day's high, previous day's open. And it looks, these are all inside candles that are forming here because they're forming inside of the range of this breakout candle. So if we do get a pullback into the opening range, looks like we'd be able to take it. But let's just go through our process and take a look here. So is it safe to take the pullback into the opening range here? Well, let's take a look at our trend. Trend is up on the middle time frame. Trend is up on the high time frame. Okay, check that off. Second thing, CCI indicator is above positive 200. That means momentum is up and strong to the upside. Check that off. Momentum is up also on the high time frame. So you can check that off as well. So anything pulling back right now into the opening range would be fair game. Now, this is the micro gold. And so what we want to do here is set our buy order, and then our stop order would go right below the candle here. Okay, right below the formation that was, or the structure that was formed right here. Now, to take the full length here is a bit expensive, isn't it? So we'll have to reduce our risk or pull back a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like the middle part of this opening range, and we're going to reduce our risk right there. Okay, so there we go. So now we can safely take this trade because it is under $200. We always assume a $20,000 account in this live trading room. And let's see if we can get in on this nifty gold trade here. Now, what happens if this comes down, just touches the line here and takes off and leaves? Well, then we miss the trade, right? So you never know where it's going to hit. All right, you never know where it's going to hit. But we do have this drop base rally. That has formed right here. And we're taking the very top part of the body on that basing candle. What's going on, Hitch? Kazi, what is up? You guys see this this drop base rally here on this opening range? So I'm taking the top part of the body, and that's one way of drawing out an entry, right? That's one way of drawing out the entry. and you never know where this thing is going to pull back to, right? So you don't really drive yourself crazy. Try to do the same thing over and over again. But because of this really long wick here, it kind of throws a monkey wrench in things, right? So yeah, so we just got to see if it pulls back this far. It might not even pull back to the opening range. This thing might just turn right around. But we do have a support level here. And what is this? We're going to have to go out a little further here. Let's go out to the 1 hour. Okay, so it's pulling back, and we've got the previous day's close right here. All right, that's pretty legit, right? That's pretty legit. Previous day's close, nice little support level. We can put Fibonacci on there, swing low to swing high. Okay, and so yeah, there you go. There's the 618 retracement level. So we're right there. We're at that 618 retracement level. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. There's the risk. Looks like we're going to hit. At this point in time, you might be really, oops, you might be really tempted to, sort of move this thing and do a bunch of crazy stuff, and it is what it is. You can, especially if you get a lot of movement, like really fast movements. Let's put the opening range back on here. Oh, it is on there. 15-minute. So we've officially gotten into this opening range here, and it is officially in the demand zone, and it's making a nice little bounce out of there. Hey, Samesh, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. We are trying to take this trade on gold. Ooh, that's still a little too hot. Kazi's in natural gas. Lots of selling yesterday. Dip buy. Wait and observe. Yep. Just go through the process. Just go through your process hitch, and it will show you the way. Golly. Come on, gold. See how I'm tempted to pull this thing up? Maybe we pull this thing up right to the 618. We can still afford it. My goodness. Let's go over to natural gas. Kazi's in natural gas. Okay, we are forming the opening range here. Got to go to the 5-minute. And we got to put on the 5-minute opening range. Energy market, we always use the 5-minute. 2048. Oh, the buy point on gold. Buy point on gold. Yeah, around there. Yeah, 2048. See, it just hit that opening range. Anywhere in that area. So you can take it anywhere from 2048.8. I went a little deeper because I was trying to hit the let's just put both on there. Man, it just missed our entry. I was trying to take this a little bit deeper. It might still hit, but looks like it's making a nice rejection off of the opening range there. I kind of sensed that happening. See how it came? Oh, wait. Here it comes back. It's coming back. So I've got mine right at 2048.4. It's right at that 618 retracement level on Fibonacci. But anywhere inside of here is legit, and your stop loss is right below the wick of this very bullish candle. Making a nice move out of there. Dang it, we might have missed it. That's just it, man. You never know where this thing is going to hit. Is it going to hit here and take off? Is it going to come right to the edge and take off? You'll never know, right? You'll never know. So you can't get crazy about it. Natural gas. We're forming now. Kazi, you're in natural gas right now. Kazi's in natural gas right now. Let's see. Oh, he took a TrendCloud trade. There we go. I think he's in right here. 745. Okay, there's the opening range on natural gas. Yeah, it's up and away for natural gas. Here's where we are crossing to the upside on both. Oh, let's get over to the 4-hour here. Yeah. 4-hour chart on natural gas is up, cycling up, crossing to the upside. Let's put the curve on there. Here's our target on natural gas. Target on natural gas is right up here by the previous day's open. And we are transitioning to the upside. This is pretty exciting. We've got TrendCloud signal here. Okay. Crossover took place around 4 o'clock in the morning. And then right here, 7 a.m., we get that pullback. Right around 7 a.m., we get that pullback into the 15-minute trend cloud. We get a signal. Boom. Up and away. Very nice. Very nice. 5-minute trend cloud. Kazi took the 5-minute trend cloud. There we go. Okay. Right here and right here. Got two 5-minute trend cloud signals here. Yep, this one's legit because see that? Let me put a line here. That's legit. Cycling up. Momentum is up. And we're just, did it cross? We're just starting to cross over on the trend, right? But momentum and cycling up, it's all with us, right? That's all with us. Very nice move. Pulling back, we've got this rally-based rally going on here. Natural gas might be able to get in here by stop loss. Look at that. There's a $200 stop loss right there. Could pull back. So we got gold and natural gas going here. Let's see if we can get in on either one. Kazi's in on natural gas. This is pulling back to what is that? This is pulling back. Previous week's open, previous week's close. Pulling back. It's just got to pull back a little bit more. See if we can get that. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hey, there we are. Okay, we're in natural gas there. 5-minute chart. We took that rally base rally on the 5-minute. 15-minute. We're still inside that opening range. Everybody's in an uptrend here. Oh, we had a trade from yesterday on. Oh boy, what did we do here? Oops. Is this an oops? Yeah. Okay, so this is pulling back into this high level demand on platinum. This was our trade from yesterday when we were above. See, it made sense to take it yesterday. All right. Well, we've got momentum against us. It seems to be working out for the moment. So this is a bear trap. We do have the trend, but see how momentum is against us here? So we are starting to cycle back up on platinum. So what we could do here is, and we are in, yeah, we did pull back, but all the metals are up. That's interesting. So the metals, we are trying to go long on the metals here. So metals are up. Yeah, we totally missed that gold trade. Look at that. Look, we missed that gold trade by just a few ticks. By just a few ticks. But our platinum trade triggered. Being that metals are up, what about copper? All the metals are up. Copper, probably silver. Silver is up as well. All right, let's keep our platinum trade then. Watch platinum fail, right? Let's see, where are we at here? Okay, all right, so it's coming deep into this this rally-based rally on the 1-hour chart. That's interesting. Platinum is the only one that doesn't have momentum to the upside here, right? It's the only one that doesn't have. Well, maybe this will turn around. Maybe this will turn around for us. Hitting the curve might be the problem. Unbelievable. Natural gas. Nice. Natural gas is looking good. Okay. Natural gas is looking good. Platinum. See, one contract of platinum, that would be, man, that would be great. Well, maybe we get the turnaround, right? Maybe we get the turnaround because it is very strong. The metals market is very strong to the upside. Where's our zone scanner? Wow, look at that. Zone scanner is giving us a lot of sell signals here. What's going on with our indexes here? I see. Okay. So it's picking up on this. We're still kind of mixed signals here. So this is like if the markets are up today, then this is like everything here is on sale. British pound. British pound. Okay, yeah, it's picking up on this right here. And we're below the zero line. So we've got these mixed signals and we've got these lower lows. That's what's going on here, guys. That's what's going on here. All right, let's see what we can muster out of this. Hopefully we get a nice breakout to the upside on natural gas, right? And let's see here. Momentum is with us. Momentum is with us on that natural gas. Let's draw out. Here's the demand zone. Okay, pulling back into this rally-based rally here that formed inside the opening range. Okay, we've got these 5-minute trend cloud signals here. All right. And we've got all of this support right here. What was that? Previous week close, previous week open, right in there. Very strong rejection candle on the 1-hour chart as of right now. But we are crossing over. We are crossing to the upside on the 1-hour chart. We're cycling up. Momentum is up. I'm pretty confident with this. Okay, we're just pulling back right now. Wow, look at that. The 5-minute and the 15-minute ended up being the same. All right. Which one's going to work? We don't know. This is looking good. Platinum is looking good. See that? Remember, an ill-conceived trade can make money, and a well-conceived trade could lose money. Mark Douglas, right? That's why this number right here is the most important number. Less than 1% every single trade. If you're running a $20,000 account, every single trade has to be under $200. Okay. Man, I wish we were in that gold trade. Is anybody in gold? Golly, look at that. Oh, here's a signal. We did get a TrendCloud signal. We did get a TrendCloud signal on gold. Perhaps we can get in. Perhaps we can still get in. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it right at the edge of the opening range, but it pulled back inside. It's just taken off now. Gold is just taken off now. What else can we do here? Let's try to take this TrendCloud signal right here. Where's my buy order? Oh, here. Alrighty, it already hit, so let's buy that sucker. How come my buy order is not working? Why is my buy order not working? Oh. Okie dokie. What we can do is let's take a TrendCloud signal. So we missed the opening range. So what we can do is take a chance on the TrendCloud signal of this candle. Let me open this up. Okay, let's turn this off. And let me show you. All right, so do you see this candle right here? This candle formed a TrendCloud signal. Right there. Okay, so that's a legitimate signal on the 5-minute chart. And what we did was we took the entry right above it, okay? And the stop loss we can put right below this structure here and take this trade, okay? So if we get a nice breakout to the upside here, and that's working out very well. So the TrendCloud signals work very well on your low time frame, but they have to line up with your momentum on the higher and middle time frame. This is a momentum based trading strategy. So the middle time frame, you want to see an uptrend and momentum above positive 100 at least. On the high time frame, you want to see an uptrend, and you want to see exactly this: cycling up and momentum up on that high time frame in order to take these signals. And if I put a vertical axis line there, you can see, right? Momentum is up, trend is up, we're cycling up here, we're cycling up here, and momentum is up, up, and up. That's the only time you can take these, okay? So if you miss an entry, you can put your stop loss either right below this candle or below the structure. I mean, to me, it makes sense. Put the stop loss below the structure here. Okay, so we're crossing above. If we break out to the upside here, we've got ourselves a nice trade going on. There we go. So you see how I missed the entry, and that happens sometimes, right? You never know where this thing's going to pull back. But TrendCloud gives you these second chance entries because they're momentum based. And because it's momentum based, it's not ever going to outpace or outperform an actual supply and demand zone, because a supply and demand zone, like you saw on platinum, right? Let's go over to platinum. How are we doing on platinum? Oh, good. Okay. So you can see that a demand zone is actually going to outpace any type of moving average, any type of indicator, right? Because those supply and demand zones, as price is coming down into a supply or demand, as price is coming down into a demand zone, it's going to you might have momentum against you. You might be cycling down, right? And so, or in a impulse phase to the downside, you and it will, because it's an imbalance between buyers and sellers, it's going to throw a monkey wrench into any kind of indicator, right? So with the momentum based style trades, you really and we can reduce our risk here now. With the momentum based stuff, you can really start to I forgot what I was saying. I lost concentration there. It's very difficult to trade and teach stuff at the same time and drink tea. We're winning. We're making money. TrendCloud. Okay. But where do we put this sucker, right? Let's start looking at do we follow this up, because we just have one contract here, and our stop loss was basically $200, right? Once we hit 2 to 1, which is like $400, that's where we would take this off, right? because we only have one contract and we can't scale out of the trade. Now it is coming up here and hitting the 5-minute trend cloud. Here's 2-to-1 right here. Let's get out to that 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart has that would be right in the middle of this trend cloud. That looks pretty good to me. Let's go to the left here. Yep. OBKB. With one contract, how about putting this, what do we got? Another 10 minutes. We got another 10 minutes on that. Got another 10 minutes on that candle. Don't want to get too overzealous, right? But we can reduce our risk or put this, at break even. Because again, we just have one contract. We're halfway there. We are halfway there with one contract. And we don't want to give anything back early in the morning, right? Especially with this trade. So I'm just going to trail this sucker. If this thing completely reverses, if this candle completely reverses, we don't want to be a part of it, because that means it could go a little bit deeper. So let's hope that momentum starts turning around. We are cycling up. This is the 15-minute chart. But momentum, dang it, man. I just really wish momentum was, we really seem to be bouncing out of there. And let's see if we can hit our target. Micro gold. TrendCloud signal working out very nicely. Working out very nicely. And micro gold, we are starting to pull into. Starting to pull into that high time frame curve, right? Not sure what's going to happen here. But I think we might want to start taking some profits here. We can sell too. Take some money off the table there. And then trail that last contract. Natural gas, what's going on with natural gas here? Natural gas, oh, dang it. Natural gas pulling back. Yeah, okay, we just started going, becoming extended here. Where's that opening range on natural gas? 5-minute. All right, so we got 2 trades working. 1 trade. Momentum is still with us. Momentum is still with us. It's just pulling back, okay? It just pulled back a little too deep. Pulled back a little too deep. But once this starts to cycle back up, so let's see if we can find, let's see if we can find a, what's going on here? 5th wave, okay, 5th wave up. We might have a deep pullback here. And it's running into some trouble. It might pull back to. All right, let's wait for a cycle signal or another TrendCloud signal here, but we're extended here. So this thing may want to pull back. It might want to pull back below the 50 here, but we don't know. This could be just a deep pullback. This could be just a deep pullback here. 5-minute chart, we had one here at 2.477, and then we had one right here at 2.487. And we are pulling back. But we're pulling back into all this upward momentum. We're pulling back into a lot of momentum here. Let's open this up, refresh the chart. Let's take a close look here. Pulling back. Okay, so we do have drop base rally right here on natural gas. What I'm worried about is this. You see how this is a rally base rally that broke through structure? This is a drop base rally that broke through that formation. That worries me. This is a formation that broke through a formation that broke structure. That's worrisome to me. So this might be a deeper pullback here. Let's see if this level works, but I'm very concerned that we have a formation that broke through a formation. That makes this up here very powerful. This might be the turnaround point. You know, we do have we have a pseudo sort of, we don't have the upward trend yet, do we? But that's just one piece of the puzzle, right? We've got, yeah, we're just starting. So this thing's in a bit of a fight. Natural gas is in a bit of a fight right now. It's in a bit of a fight right now. So we'd have to either take another chance on this zone right here. We're just starting to cycle up again, right? We're just starting to cycle up again. But I think we might be in a bit of a fight here. Gold came up, hit that curve zone, and is pulling back. We just missed that that profit target there. But this is probably going to bounce around a little bit. Platinum pulling back. Platinum is a risk-free trade now, right? If it pulls back and stops us out, we only made $100, but hopefully it won't pull back that far. Gold, stop loss is down here. We've got this rally base rally protecting us. What else do we have here? And natural gas bouncing out of that. I just don't like the fact that we've got a formation that broke through structure, or that broke through another formation here. That's what I don't like. We do have the crossover to the upside here. And we've got momentum. Momentum is with us, you know. Momentum is with us. It's not pulling up on our scanner, though. How much is this? How expensive is this here? That's the problem. Natural gas is so expensive. Okay. Well, there we go. 110 bucks. If we did this, so there's 1% of our total current account value. We could scale out of a position. We'll keep it there. We'll see if we can. We'll take a chance on that because we've got the momentum here. Man, we've got the momentum. Now we'll see if we can get in. We'll see if we can get in on that natural gas. Come on, platinum. Turn around. Yes. Picking up on silver on the scanner here. Silver is, yep, just starting there. There we go. We're breaking back to the upside. Silver pulled back. Silver pulled back into this rally-based rally. Opening range breakout. Silver is crazy. Silver just acts so crazy. Silver acts so dang crazy. Okay, so that's what it did, right, guys? It pulled up into that high time frame curve. That's going to be an issue if it breaks through that. If it breaks through that curve zone, gold. There we go. All right. So gold hit our target, and now we are trailing that sucker. Very nice. So we took off 2 contracts. Let me open this up, guys. So we took off 2 contracts on gold, and because it hit the high time frame curve. Silver is looking like it wants to break through its high time frame curve. Maybe gold will as well. We'll keep our stop loss right below the previous day's low. Okay. We'll trail that sucker as far as it's going to go. As far as it's going to go. Let's get rid of our Fibonacci lines here. We don't need that anymore. Does it come up in here and pull back all the way to here? It might. That's why we took off 2 contracts right at that curve zone. Where's the 15-minute? Then this should be. I'm sorry. This should be red. Where is? Right here. Here's that sweet spot, right? Rally base drop inside. This is a 15-minute supply zone inside the high time frame curve. High time frame curve. Here's how I drew it. all I did was take the top part of the candles, right? I just took the top part of the candles here of these of the pivot candle and made sure that it touched each one of these candles. That's all. I didn't get, didn't get crazy. It's just a visual representation of what we need to see to make sense of this thing, right? How do you make sense of this? Oh, I'm missing all the comments here. Gold's hitting the curve. Nice. Yep. Working as confirmation. Mara is up. Mara's up. Bitcoin ETF. Oh man, Bitcoin ETF. That's right. All right. Well, here we go. Hopefully, we can really trail that. We got one contract left. We can just leave this. We can just leave that one contract on until we get a complete TrendCloud reversal, right? We made our money on gold, so why not just hold on to one contract as far as it's going to go? So what do I mean by that? Let me go over to the 15-minute chart here. What you can do, guys, okay? Yeah, see, we're really in a fight here. Look at the indecision here. Look at the indecision here. My goodness. TrendCloud is great at getting you into a trade when there's a lot of indecision, into trades that really that really have a lot of fight in them or indecision. Is it going up or is it going down? Gold was really in that indecision state, right? And we're just breaking to the upside. We've got a very good chance of staying in this trade, for the full length of the trend. Let me put TrendCloud back on here. So what I'm saying is, guys, we scaled out of the position on gold. And what we could do is we could stay in this trade. Of course, we don't want to lose any money, right? So we could stay in this trade until we get a TrendCloud reversal, right? So hopefully this thing does something like, like this, right? Breaking through structure, keeps breaking through structure, and TrendCloud, will follow it, right? This is let's pretend that's the 50 simple until we get something like this, where it breaks through the 50 and you get that crossover, okay? And in which case we would exit the trade. And you'll see that little black plus sign like this here. You'll see that little black plus sign form. It'll form right here. So let's say that we got into gold back here on the 19th. It went all the way up to the curve and then started to go sideways. You can see right here is where it broke below, but right here is where we got the crossover. So we would have gotten in here and we would have gotten out right here. Does that make sense? From plus sign to plus sign, right? You can also modify. I have a couple of videos where I modified the TrendCloud, and I did just that. But yeah, we've got a really nice. All right, let's clear the chart here. See how difficult it is to read everything with nothing on your chart? If you don't have any reference points, on your chart, you're kind of just flying blind here, right? The only reference point that you have is this right here, right? This point on this candle. You can look left and you can say, okay, well, there's the high of that, there's the high of that. Okay, and those are legit reference points, right? There's a million ways to do this, but when you're first starting out, you really want to have some like visual representation, on your chart. So if you put the opening range, aha, you can see, right? You can see we've got some previous day's high. And what is this? This is like, oh my goodness, this is way back. This is like the previous month or something. Previous month's open. And they're hitting those points. I think this is a better representation because you could see the opening range. So we know what happened this morning, pulled back, hit that opening range. Platinum. What happened with our platinum here? Platinum hit our target. Okay, awesome. Platinum hit our target. We got into the trade down here. Here's the previous opening range. Very nice. So platinum pulled back, and we made our $100 on platinum. It never quite hit that top target, but we didn't want to take a complete reversal. So the candle started to completely reverse, and we got taken out right at that $100 stop loss. Beautiful. We made $100 on platinum. Now we're moving back, and we're pulling back into the previous day's opening range. That's why I love this opening range tool, because I could look back and say, oh, look at that. This is actually the previous day's opening range. And if I wanted to, I could do this, extend historical lines. Boom. How's that for a visual representation? What is going on? Let's look at silver. Wow, big time rejection candle. Big time rejection candle. And gold is following. So you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. That's why you've got to take targets. And one of the hardest things that I had to get past, one of the most difficult obstacles for me when I was first starting out, was to actually take targets. I was like, but it could go up forever. It might go up all day. I don't want to miss out on that. That was the biggest mistake that I made over and over and over and over again. I can't even tell you how many times. And I said to myself, when I started to write everything down, when I started to write down all of my trades in my trading journal, and I was doing it in a notebook at the time, but now I've got the digital trading journal, and you get that if you become a TrendCloud member. You'll get that digital trading journal, and you can document all this stuff. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick here, and I will show you guys what that looks like. Excel. Let's pull this over here. You don't want to see all of that. This is what it looks like, guys. So this is what the digital trading journal looks like. 5 Wave Group, that is my company. Very cool logo. Um, and what you can do here is you've got a calendar. Everything that, all of the data that you put onto, this is a modified Excel spreadsheet as well. All of the data that you put on here, okay, will get logged on your calendar. So you could see all of your wins. And then at the end of the month, you can say, oh, okay, little over 6 grand. Very good. Okay. And it will just tally up everything for you. Like the TrendCloud wins just for the first 2 weeks of February, little over 3 grand. So I need to update this as well. And then you get, a little place here where you can actually put your comments, and you can see you've got the losers here as well, right? Nothing is 100%. Nothing is 100%, right? In this case, we took a few losers in a row. And mentally, what that does to you, it's pretty tough when that happens to you. But at the end of the day, or I should say at the end of the month, as long as you're profitable, okay, it doesn't matter how many trades you take in a row, how many losses you take, right? Doesn't matter. See here, Wednesday, 2 trades failed. Thursday, 2 more trades failed. Friday, we didn't trade. And then 2 trades win, 4 trades win, 2 trades lose, 1 trade wins. Boom, end of the week, almost 2 grand by the end of the week. So, you've got to stick with the system and just let it do its job. But until you write that down and you see it on paper, you just don't you just don't get it. You won't get it. It's got to really be internalized, for you to take those targets. And so here we go. A lot of candles here. So look, we made our money. This is a risk-free trade. If this thing pulls back, it'll just, we'll make 2 more bucks. If it pulls back, it may pull all the way back, down into here. We don't know. We don't know where it's going to pull back to, but it is hitting the, we really want it to come up. Oops, I didn't mean to open up TikTok. Thank you. No, thanks. We really wanted to come up and hit this, right? Took us out. All right, so we made our money. You see, if we didn't take those targets, and if we didn't look at this thing on the higher time frame, we would have been out of luck. We would have just been saying, we would have been biting our nails saying, go higher, go higher. You've got to look at this stuff across multiple time frames, right? And eventually it's going to hit here, just not right now, right? So we're pulling back, and we're pulling back into a heck of a lot of momentum to the upside. Okay. So let's see. Yep. Again, here's the, so it kind of did hit. Here's the full length of that high time frame curve, right? From the top of the body of the pivot candle all the way to the wick. And look what we've got here. It's just touching this area. There's a lot of sellers in here. A lot of sellers in there. Okay, so it's pushing it back down. Where are the buyers? Where are the buyers? Well, somewhere down in here, right? So we're in this fight zone. There's your extreme level. In In fact, here's the pivot candle right here. Okay. In this area somewhere, there's a whole bunch of buyers just sitting there waiting. Just sitting there waiting. From extreme high to extreme low, a ton of upward momentum. This is still the buy. This is still a buy area. That is still a buy area on gold. Okay. There we go. A lot of action. What do we still got here? So now we're out of everything. Gold pulling back into the opening range. Pulling back into the opening range here. Fibonacci, swing low to swing high. There's that 618. It never hit that 618. $10 a.m. We usually get that 10 a.m. reversal, right? So, we made a lot of money today. We lost that natural gas trade, unless you got in early like Kazi did. Kazi took move. It kind of reversed on us. The opening range move reversed on us. Natural gas. Oh, wow, look at that. It just missed. Holy schmoly. Just missed our entry. Dang it. It just missed our entry. So we're kind of in the same situation here on natural gas. So the pullback, so now we're getting the 10 a.m. reversal on that natural gas trade. Man, we just missed it here. I think I drew that line after. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was like, oh, man. Yeah, we were in like this candle. So it never came back. And it never came back to that 5 minute. I think that's the 5 minute. Yeah. Drop base rally on that 5 minute. We've got all the momentum. We just don't quite have the trend yet, right? And that's probably what's going on here. And we just made all that money on gold and platinum. So do we want to take that risk without our trend? I would just pull that. Off. We still have yellow candles here. We've got this pseudo uptrend on the 4 hour. We're not quite there yet on the 1 hour. And we do have momentum, and we are cycling up here. So maybe this cycles back down, hits this zone, and takes off. I would like to see more of a perfect situation. Look for the perfect conditions. Look for the perfect conditions in every trade. Don't just look for anything. Look for the perfect conditions in the trade. That's what's going to make you the money. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll set an alert. And we will observe. Add alert. Let's go to our alerts. Crossing down. Natural gas. Crossing down. Demand zone, question mark? You just need the note to make sense to you. Just something that's going to remind you of what the heck you put an alert for. Where's copper? What is going on with copper? Copper too. Okay. So it looks like everybody hit. Let's get rid of all this. Everything hit down here. All right, Kazi, have a good day, man. Good job. Good job, buddy. Wow. Yeah. We are pulling back into this opening range here with a lot of momentum. And we do have the uptrend. Okay, really, this is a real bearish candle here. A lot of sellers up here, so we can put the curve zone just like that. See how I drew that curve zone? Do it just like that. All right. Well, a little after 10 o'clock, guys. I like to keep these to an hour. Otherwise, your brain turns to mush with all the analysis. Looking good. This is a really nice, we've got this base rally here inside of the opening range. But copper's very expensive. This is very expensive stuff. And we already made our money today. So getting late in the day here. Getting late in the day for that. Yeah, and so right here on the 15-minute, we kind of have, we've got this right here at the 15-minute. So if I was going to take this, I'd be looking at some kind of zone there. All right, Hitch. Yeah, buddy. My voice is starting to crack. All right, good one, guys. We made some money. We did some setup lessons. All right, everyone. I will see you again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Take care, everybody.